Okay, so we are back with another backtesting video. It's actually been a little while since I've done one of these, so I wanted to do one. So today we have July. Stats wise, it's not been great this year, to be honest. But we're only halfway through, so we will see what we can do in the second half of the year. So let's begin with backtesting July and see if we get any trades. And hopefully have a profitable month, because recently it's been not great for GU, if I'm totally honest. Even this year, like, let me know what your experience has been with GU in 2026. It's not been great for me, if I'm being totally honest. I don't think there's been anything too good in terms of like the setups that should work don't, and it's been a bit messy. So, you know, it's part of it, obviously. I get that, but anyway, let's carry on with testing. Now we're gonna keep it at 1 to 3s, but I am sort of tempted to, well, actually I don't need to, because you can see all the different risk to reward like data for the year on FX Replay, which is really good. So we're gonna have a look at that at the end as well, and just see what might happen. So this trade will lose probably, by the way, because we have failed to break the high. Yeah, this will lose. Oh, we've broken it now. Let's see. Let's just press play, because I cannot be asked to spam click that. So we're just going to keep going. We want to make sure that we don't accidentally miss the new London session. So this is going to be interesting. We're going to have multiple trades in one here. So that hits, and then we actually have another setup here as well, another buy. So before we do that, let's just get this one confirmed. So copy link, paste it in for July, and tick for the first one. So good start, that's 3%. And now we're about to go long again here for another, hopefully 3%. Don't get tagged in, and it leaves without us, so no trade there. On to the next session. But obviously, you know, first trade of the month, first win, so you can't be too upset at that. So we do have a buy here, and yeah, for those that, you know, haven't seen this you know, style of video before, essentially I like to raw backtest stuff together, just so you can kind of see what it looks like to, you know, backtest essentially. What we're actually testing is we're testing when price breaks structure like this. Does it break below the most low wick? And if it does that increase win rate? Because essentially what I'm trying to do is make it so that I can have more confidence in my breaks of structure, because at the moment it's like you'll have a break, and a lot of the times it's it can be a fake out, which is fine. Like, you know, you're never going to be 100% all the time, but I want to kind of improve my my accuracy on breaks of structure, what makes a good break of structure, because you can always, you know, even though this strategy is profitable, you can always have best strategies, better setups, better win rate. There's always more you can do to, you know, manage the position better. So that is what essentially I'm trying to do. And once we've done this, there's a few other things I want to test as well. We're not gonna have a trade, so let's just close that. So yeah, so we're currently down. No, we're not down this month, sorry. We're up 2% this month. Not down, which is good. First month in ages where we've actually had a profitable trade. But that's the thing, right, is it can sometimes be like that, where you go multiple months without a win, and that's why you know, full-time trading can sometimes be really difficult, because you could go multiple months sometimes without a trade. This is going to lose, or maybe not. We do have news coming up, but just as a FYI, we do hold through news. We're not really testing that, so but again, this is something I want to see. 1 to 2, it would have hit, so potentially something I want to test, or not necessarily test, but like look at the data at, because FX Replay will get that data for me, which is good. So we're going to carry on. We're about halfway through the month now. So let's see if we get any more trades. We're now up 1%, I believe, on the month, which is still profit. There's going to be no trade that day. Still profit, but obviously, you know, we'd like a bit more than that. That is going to be a sell, like so. However, this would not be a valid sell if we use the new sort of thing that we're testing, basically. But let's see. We have to take them all to collect the data anyway. Do we get a TP? We do, which is very nice. Put that in, take that. Go to next trade. So we're now up 4% on the month. So a lot better of a month, which is good to see. Because I, to be honest, was getting pretty fed up of losing, to be honest. You know, it was a lot of, oh, no way. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. If that doesn't hit TP. So close to it. Wow. That is very, very rough. Let's try not to go too far. We've got to keep an eye on London session. So that's the 8 o'clock candle there. And there's no trade, and we're going to lose this one. So that's a very, very, very unlucky trade. And again, where 1 to 2 maybe is better to use, to be honest. So that was unfortunate. So we're now down to 3% profit for the month. Trades like that are very annoying. You're basically there. It doesn't have to do anything really to hit TP, and you just get completely cooked by it, to be honest. But it's absolutely fine. So we're gonna go for this short here. Should have probably oh no, I wouldn't have tagged this in yet. So let's just adjust this, view order, save, and now we're in, and we're gonna be out. Wow. Look at that. Crazy drop. But again, another profitable trade. Love to see it. Let me just see. So, no, that did not break, but it did win. It's going to be some interesting data for this month, because I think majority of the trades would not be valid in the new climate, I guess, is the way you could put it. But no, by the looks of it, this has been a much better month for profit, and hopefully we can actually, you know, start to work towards, that's a loss, start to work towards being in profit for the year again, because yeah, it's been pretty rough. So we're nearly done here on the 25th. Another trade. We've had lots more trades in July, I feel like, than any other month as well. Normally we don't get as many as this. Oof, brutal. Brutal. That is a valid one. Take that. Yeah, so we're going to see some interesting data here. I think we're only up 2% now. Might be wrong, but save the order, tagged in, and we're not breaking the high, so we probably will lose. We're just about broken it. We do have news though that we're gonna have to firm. My goodness, yeah, very, very messy structure that, Jesus. You might be wondering like, oh, why are you trading news? I'd rather just have all the data with me for including news, because then when I avoid news, chances are it's probably okay. But I am going to be testing news as like a separate thing, just to kind of see what it's like if you do hold through or if you don't hold through, because I don't currently have too much data on that. I don't trade news, but yeah, I don't have as much data on that as I'd want yet. So no trade there, and I think that's probably, oh no, we got one more day. Yeah, we're gonna have no trade there. So I think we finished up 1%. Let's just double check. Believe that was the case. Oh, 3%. We finished up 3%. So much better month than those middle ones. Obviously still down 9% for the year. Let me just show you what I was talking about with the risk to reward. If I go to where is it? There we go, run scenarios. So yeah, you can see here that look, 1 to 2, we would be up 5k. So average drawdown is not too bad, much better win rate. So this is what I was saying, 1 to 2 could be a better way of trading, and actually the only profitable risk to reward to use other than a 1 to 1. So yeah, I think 1 to 2 could definitely be something we could move to, but let's work out the data now for July. So as you can see, we finished down 2% and up 5%, total of 3%. So that's going to make the stats interesting when we get to the end of the year. Win rate was far better as well, so interesting to see for July, but obviously plenty of time left. But hopefully you enjoyed that video. I'll be doing more in these, of course, and I will see you in the next one.